So to start off this, I'm really looking at the undertones, and they kind of are this sort of turquoisey blue or aqua blue, blue-green color. And then I'm going in with a dark green, um, kind of an evergreeny dark green, and darkening in some of the shadow areas. Always thinking about those undertones. And thinking about the main color that I want this to be, which I want to pull some of that green in from the wing, that bright green. So this is just that dark green again. Now, there's areas on this head that I want to keep light. So I'm going to use the white and mix it with the lighter colors and kind of use it as a blender in the light areas. Where I want things darker, I can use the regular colorless blender. But in the areas I want it lighter, I'm going to use the white a lot in this guy. I always keep my colors close at hand and really work back and forth between them. And just work my way into the depth. Instead of trying to go too dark at one time, I always try and kind of work down into it. Now here's that white on the tip of the nose and starting to blend using the colorless blender. And then I just go back in. Any place that I need to add a little bit more depth to it or darkness. The colorless blender usually makes the colors richer, darker. The white pastels them out a little bit, lightens them up a little bit, but will also blend. You really have to make sure you get enough color on there, because if you're too light, it won't blend, and then you get to a point where you can't add as much on top. So you have to work into it. Once I get this many layers on there, I kind of have to press hard with the white for it to have any impact. And then the last thing that I can go through and do is use the black and put some of the little dots and pattern that he has in his skin. And that goes just right on top of all of the blended colors that are already on there. Black will pretty much go over the top of any of the other colors. So you don't really have to know where those are ahead of time, because you can just color right over the top. Now here I went through with the white and really laid down a layer of the white because I want to keep his belly area fairly light. A little bit of that teal, aqua, green, blue color, whatever you call it. Use your cover page, that's what that is, to keep my hand from dragging over my wing. Little gray right in here. I'm mixing the gray with the teal and the green colors, but putting a little gray in it. Purple might actually work really well too. Interestingly enough, when you mix green and purple together, you'll usually get some sort of grayish or charcoalish color going. So if you don't have a gray, purple and green often will work together that way. Using the white as the blender up at the front, where I want it lighter. And then next step is using that black and bringing the spots down into the body as I go. So this is just having a little fun, mixing some animals, creating kind of a chimera. And I just finished him out with the same color scheme, even using the black and the green up in the horns. Just a little fun.